All right. Well, welcome everybody to our Tuesday night all Trailblazer team call. We actually haven't been together as a Trailblazer team in a couple of months because I think last month in July it hit right on the 4th of July week. So we didn't have a call that week. But I feel like, we haven't missed a beat this summer. And I know I talked to some of you guys more than I talk to others, but I'd love to connect once a month and just, have a smaller team connection and really give this opportunity to just maybe talk about something that's coming up or talk about what's working. But most of all, I love to feature you guys because you guys are the ones, I'm in the field with you, obviously, doing my best to keep up. You guys set the bar pretty darn high, but I love for you guys to share what's working for you and how well you're doing. And I thought tonight I'd call in a couple people that are really doing amazing and just really just having such a great summer. So the theme of, before I introduce them and let them talk, and this will probably only be about a 20-minute call. I really want to, I know that there's a lot of calls throughout the week, and I really want to congratulate those of you guys who are plugging into the Monday Mastery. And Kristen, maybe you can touch on that when you speak. And if we do have time at the end, I can answer questions around that. Those calls have just been so valuable this summer, and I've been getting so much great feedback around them. And, the thing about this business, you guys, is you choose to build team and grow. Is that the sooner you can get your head around the fact that we want to plug into an existing system, creating our own stuff fuels our ego, but it does not fuel our paycheck ever. And there's no reason to, because we're in a marketing plan that has so many great systems. And the Monday Mastery calls are part of our team system. And we get to learn and grow from other people that we don't get a chance to connect with very often. And I'm learning a lot from girls that are on the Heat team that are, rising up to be sales coordinators. I'm getting so many great ideas. It's amazing. So if you are really needing that consistent skill, learning on better verbiage, having yourself be held accountable more, wanting to learn from other people who are in it with you, I really encourage you to get on those calls. They're every Monday night. It's always the same time, and depending on the level that you're at, you can plug into the call that's best for you. And if you are already a sales coordinator or a senior sales coordinator or above, you can plug in anyway on behalf of your team, and you can still continue to. Hi. You can still continue to learn. So Brooke and Caprice, I can't, you guys, if you guys could mute, I would so appreciate that. For some reason, oh wait, yes, I did just mute. Okay. All right, yes, took care of the mute. So that's Monday Mastery. But the theme of tonight's call is consistency. It's all about consistency. And I know some of you guys know this so well. Consistency is the name of the game. Consistency plus consistency equals success. It's just pick an area of your life that you want to excel at. And, there's books, there's stories, there's podcasts, there's authors, there's business people way better than me, smarter than me, more successful than me, that will talk about this notion of consistency. And you can look at any professional athlete, any Olympian, they'll tell you a story that they didn't have the talent, they were the underdog, they, didn't have the skill, but they just got to work. And the little bit of effort that they put out consistently every single day, every single week, that's where the magic is. And that is exactly where the magic is in this business. There is no magic. There is no secret sauce. It is getting out there and doing the work every single day and touching your business and being consistent. So, I don't have to go on about that because you can read books and podcasts till the cows come home. But I did want to share a couple of the girls that, I just am so inspired by all of you guys all the time for plugging in, for choosing a business that is not the norm, for, going against the grain and putting up with the eyeball rolls and, Uncle Joe at the summer picnic going, yeah, you still in that, pyramid scheme or whatever. It takes courage and it takes guts to show up, week after week, month after month, year after year. And it's not ever lost on me that you guys are willing to do that for your vision and for your goals and for your life. So I just applaud you for that. And so there's a couple of people that I wanted to spotlight tonight. And the first, I'm gonna choose Kristen Finley, unless Julie, you've changed your plan, but I don't see you in the moment. So I'm gonna ask Kristen to share first. So Kristen is in Donna Lambert's team. She's in Tucson, Arizona. She's got 3 very busy kids, and Kristen's just consistent, and she's passionate, and she's so, in the last few months especially, so dedicated to her personal growth and kind of getting over the fears, and just really being willing, and even the fears of little things that maybe isn't a fear to you, but that she doesn't feel that she wants to put herself out there in terms of like being recognized and things like that. So I've had to kind of like work on that a little bit, but she's been showing up in such a big way. And you had your biggest paycheck ever, Kristen, in the month of July. I mean, those are the things that these 2 women have in common that are going to talk right now, is that they've had their biggest paychecks ever. So Kristen, tell us what you're doing. And it's the summer, and I get it. Like, I'm having a great summer. I hope you guys are all having a great summer. And the summer doesn't mean that you like don't work at all. If you have goals, then you do activity throughout the summer. If you don't, that's totally cool, and that's totally great and fine, but you're not going to get the results that you want, for a while, until you get consistent with the activity. But Kristen's been consistent despite it being the summer. So Kristen, I would love to turn it over to you and have you share what you're up to.
Well, thanks for having me. I'm a little bit nervous because, I'm not a professional public speaker or anything, but here goes. I think, at the last conference for me, the thing that really, at the end of the conference, I'm just like, there were 3 things that has kind of turned into my affirmation, which is very simple and not complex or anything, but it was just to be brave, be consistent, and be persistent. And those are the things that whenever I'm tired and I don't really want to do work, or I would rather plug into some TV show or whatever, I say to myself, you just have to be brave, you have to be consistent, and you have to be persistent. And so I think one of the things I've tried to do really almost every day since conference, I mean, I've taken a few days off, but I've tried to do some sort of work every single day. And sometimes it's not a lot. I mean, I did this job because I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, and I still want to be there for my kids. So they still do come first in some days. So some days it's not a lot of work, but I've been trying to be really consistent at doing work every day. I've been really persistent and really with my follow-ups, like really being organized. I joined, or I guess you join TeamZ or pay for TeamZ or whatever. But I got on, and I don't know, what's the best way to describe that for someone that has never heard of it, or has everyone heard of that?
It's a contact management like platform where all your contacts go in, and then it's basically a DMO. It's your daily DMO.
Yeah. That's exactly. It pulls up, you turn it on every morning, and it starts fresh every morning, at midnight or whatever. And it tells you, okay, you got an hour, like, let's power through these people. And it literally brings up your contacts that you've uploaded into there to deal with that day, to make some sort of contact. So, I took just my Facebook feed and my Juice Plus website and uploaded all those contacts, and it tells me who to contact that day. And so that's made my DMO much more consistent, and it's made just the flow go a lot better, and it's helped with the follow-ups too, because you can put in a date when you want to follow up with them, and then it'll come up on your TeamZ thing. You need to follow up with these people today. So that's been a really good tool for me to do those things, but that doesn't give you bravery. TeamZ doesn't give you bravery. And so there are a lot of names that come up, and you literally just go, oh shit, like, I don't want to call that person or call on that person. But you just have to sort of get over where you're at, and just, I always think to myself, like, it's only a message. Like, it's not going to kill me. It's a message. If they, I had one yesterday that wrote back and said, thank you, I'm not interested. And I'm like, thank you for being honest. I look forward to continuing to follow you on Facebook, kind of thing. So I've kind of gotten over that fear. I think another thing that I've had to sort of wrestle with is, well, I don't know if wrestle with, but just be really down to earth about is I have to be coachable, and I have to follow whatever somebody above me tells me to do. I need to say yes, ma'am, or yes, sir, or whatever, and try to do it. And that's been really hard. Lisa said that I don't really like recognition. I've been in the business for a year and a half. I've never put a BAM or a yay me post out until last week, when Lisa basically told me that I just needed to do it. And it was hard, you guys. Like, that's just not the place that I come from. And so I did it, and I did another one since then. So I will do that. And I do have to say, and I haven't even told Lisa this yet, but you know, I've had a couple team members, one who decided not to re-up her franchise or whatever, but she's still on the page, and she even liked it. So I was like, you know, if my team and a couple other teammates who have at least liked it. So I'm like, you know, they really do need to see that if I can make a little bit of money or have a little bit of success in this business, then they can too. So I've had to do that, and I've really reached out. This is kind of new for me, just to reach out to somebody above me and say, I need help here. Like, I've been shooting Lisa, you know, here's my text that I want to send them. Here's a video I want to send them. Like, can you basically proofread it for me? And she's been really helpful with that. And with three-way calls, I've gotten much better at getting people onto three-way calls. I also joined sort of a mentoring group called the Rank Makers, and done by Ray Higdon. So if any of you, I think they're getting ready. They only accept people every now and again, and I think they're kind of getting ready to maybe accept some more people, but it's a sort of a coaching, an online coaching tool, and he comes on live. Ray Higdon comes on live for 20, 25, 30 minutes every single day, and you can watch it live or you can watch it recorded. And it's he always has an action step and a training. And so I've been that's pretty new for me too. I've been doing that for about the last month. And I've been doing the Monday Mastery with Lisa and Nikki Cotton, and that has given a lot of good information and coaching as well. So I've really tried to put myself in a position of putting myself out there and doing the work, and listening to other people to help me do the work better and to be confident about it. And I think those are the things that are just paying off, just being brave, you know, having the bravery to do it, and then continuing to do it, just plugging away every single, you know, every day. We went on vacation, and I didn't do a whole bunch, but I did a live post from vacation. I did, you know, I had customers calling me, and I was just following up. I was doing Teamsy on my phone, so I was sort of keeping track of things, and all that stuff is I think, you know, planting seeds for a lot of months is starting to pay off in some rewards a couple months down the road. So I think that wraps up.
Kristen, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you for sharing. I'm so proud of you for being brave, for being consistent, and being persistent. And I hope you guys, if you're taking notes, write those 3 things down, because that's it. That's it. This business is simple. You become I just love watching you grow, Kristen, and all of the activity that you're doing. It's going to pay off. It's going to pay off. And that's the thing, guys. It doesn't always grow the week that we plant it. It doesn't always grow the month that we plant it. It could take months and months and months, but you're planting seeds every single day, and you're watering them. And I just can't wait to see what grows as a result. It's way cool. So thank you for sharing. And so now I'm going to see if our little Julie's around. So I just also want you guys to know, so Kristen's been in the business about 1.5 years, not a super long time at all, has grown really fast in a short amount of time. Julie Kayako has been in this marketing plan for over a decade. And when Julie came in, you know, I didn't know her. She was a single gal, and she's in Chris Hagel's team. She's Chris Hagel's very best friend. They're buds in the business. And Julie's had so much life change. And I'm just so pumped to see that despite the fact that Julie's, you know, been in this for a long time, she too has reached a new level of coachability, of consistency and persistency that is just transforming her business. And it's just been a blast to watch someone who's not brand new, wake up and change their story. And that's the great thing about this business, you guys. I don't care how long you've been in here. I've been around obviously longer than anybody. I'm changing my story. I'm changing the way that I do things. I'm getting more committed to, what I want to do. And it's super great. Nothing is defined by, oh, well, I didn't make it in 5 years, so that means it's over. That's crap. That's a story that you decide to tell in your head. And I hope you choose never to tell that story, because it's never over, ever. So Julie, I'm so proud of you. So I know you're like a crazy woman. You're probably hiding in your car. Julie is a mom of a beautiful little boy that she had prematurely, 4 years ago, almost 4 years. Yeah, 4 years ago. And she's been so incredibly supportive to me this summer on a personal note too, with my sister. And it's just been such a dear resource to my family. And, I'm just having a blast talking to you all the time, Julie. So I know you're hiding out from your cleaning lady. So will you share what's
I'm in the car. I'm in the hot car. Okay, sorry, I had to roll down the window. Okay. So, yeah, sorry, I'm hiding in the car. It's crazy. My Tuesday nights typically get hijacked, or we have just all kinds of stuff going on all the time. Busy just doesn't even begin to explain our lives. We have our little guy, but then my husband is part of a very large family, and he owns 2 businesses himself, and he has 2 older daughters, and we're just always I'm flying by the seat of my pants most of the time. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. Can you hear me okay?
We can. And
okay.
That's good. This is great, Julie, because a lot of people are in that position. A lot of moms are flying by the seat of their pants every day.
Yeah. And some days I don't have, sometimes I don't brush my teeth. Sometimes I don't get a shower. It's crazy, but you know what? It's okay. And I'm over it. But I'll just tag in too quickly. So a lot of what Kristen said, totally. My thing was, now I used to have a career. I was single when I started this business. I've been in the business 13 years and, had my own income, had my own house, and things have changed. Like Lisa said, a lot of life has happened. I got married. My parents got divorced. My in-laws both passed away within 6 months of each other. I had a premature baby. I mean, there's been a lot of life, and there's a lot of life that happens for all of us. There's been, friends that come and go, illnesses, and just crazy stuff. So I finally just said, I don't know what it was. The Holy Spirit, I will give credit to God and the Holy Spirit, because I have no clue what it was, what the trigger point was, but I just got sick and tired of being sitting in the same old dang spot. I've been a sales coordinator for like 12 years. I fast tracked. I made sales coordinator in the first year. And I've been sitting here ever since, and I'm just kind of sick of it. And I want a big paycheck. I want gangster money. I want a big fat paycheck so I can go do fun stuff with my little guy. I don't have to say no. I don't have to count and add up when I walk through the grocery store to make sure I have enough cash in my pocket. I just want to be able to not have to think about those things. So I decided that I would try. It was right when the Team Z thing came. Well, from conference and then the Huntington Summit. The summits have been fantastic, so I hope they keep those going. I decided to sign up for the 30-day free trial of the Team Z also, and I said, I'm just going to try it. I'm just going to see what happens. Between that and the book, Get Over Your Damn Self, Kristen said what her 3 things were. Mine is bold and consistency. I would say I have 2 things. And boldness, just like, I don't care anymore. We have a message. It's our duty. We've heard so many people speak. Why didn't you tell me sooner? I've had sick kids. I've had a sick parent. I've had cancer. I've had this. I've had that. It is our duty. It's our obligation to share. What they do with that gift with the pretty red bow on it is up to them. So I finally figured out, I've heard all this for 13 years. I've heard it. And it finally soaked in. I don't know. It took so long. I'm stubborn. I don't know. But I get it. I don't care. I mean, obviously I care because I want people to get on board and be healthy and, love my stuff, enjoy my team, and grow my check. Yes, of course, we want all that. But you know what? We don't want all that. We just want the basics. We just want to care and share what we have, because Juice Plus is a total gift. It's changing lives. It's healing bones. It's healing babies. I mean, it's pregnant mamas. All of them need it in their body. It's crazy. So we have to share it. We just have to share. And I was very clumsy my first month at Team Z. Super clumsy, just barfing from the heart. I was vomiting, but it was from the heart. But I was a little clumsy. And you know what? Those people I might have turned off, and they'll come up in my follow-up and I'll check back with them again. But other people have responded. Other people are ordering. Other people are looking at my business. I'm saying, hey, I'm staying at home with my kid now and I love it. And I'm working my business and we're having fun this summer and we're doing swim lessons and gymnastics. And I don't know, are you interested? Because I could send you some information too. But if not, no worries. And hey, I hope I see you at the park next week. Like, I just bring it into the conversation to where it doesn't feel like it's, pounding down their door and being a salesperson. So I think I finally have gotten over my clumsiness and I have more confidence, but it's been through the coaching. I'm not part of Rank Makers, but I get all the freebies and listen to podcasts and find things when and if I can. So I do get some of that verbiage, and Lisa's been great and Chris has been great. And just, I do have the network marketing book that I finished. So I've just enveloped myself. I've dove in face first, and I'm just being bold. And I'm like, in the book, Get Over Your Damn Self, she goes, if you don't go get them, somebody else will. So if they're on my list, I'm going to get them. I used to always tell Chris, I go, how do you have so many people come into a wellness presentation at your house? How do you have people to invite? Where do you find these people? What rock are you looking under? Well, you know what? We all have 400 or 500 people on Facebook. I have never approached product or business with any of them. So Team Z puts those people in front of you daily, and I hit my Team Z daily. Sometimes it's 10 minutes, sometimes it's 20, but it's a DMO that I never did. I had scratch papers. I had pieces of paper buried on my desk. I had a spreadsheet started somewhere along the line. I had a steno notebook somewhere. I had a composition book that had notes and names in it somewhere. Now it's all in one place. It is so amazing. It's going to totally pay for itself. And I signed up to do it for the full year. And I'm hoping in a year to be Q. Please.
Yes.
Please.
Oh my gosh, Julie. And and I got to give a shout out to Chris. I know she's probably hiding on this Zoom because she's probably working, but you guys have also been, so you said 3 things: bold, consistency, and confidence. And yes, the truth. That's it. And not only have you been consistently doing your DMO, but you and Chris have been consistently doing, and I know Janie's on here as well, Wellness Wednesdays. I think it's like every other Wednesday you guys have been doing?
Yeah, at least twice a month. And we've thrown in, I'm going to do another one this Friday because I've had people add, and then we've had another one that we're going to add next week. So we're trying to fill out people and fill in and do it when we can.
I mean, it's just amazing. And despite the fact, and if you guys didn't see the video, you can go on Trailblazers and search down. It's hilarious. I mean, Chris is literally, her whole house was gutted this summer. They've been completely remodeling their entire house. And I think at one Wellness Wednesday, literally there was like a kitchen sink and everything was like concrete floors. And I mean, it's just great. And we
don't care.
Like, I love that, because that's what people, they'll walk in, they'll go, I can do this.
Exactly.
Your house is literally gutted. Like, I could do this. And that's what we want. We don't want, like, anyone, like Kristen, you mentioned, I'm not a good speaker. Good. It's good that you're not a good speaker. It's good. It doesn't matter. Like, get up there and, like, that's why I love these Freedom Revolution calls that we can do. You just read the script. And if people see you reading it, good. That's good. So, Julie, I'm so proud of you. I am just, like, so delighted that that things have really changed. And I know it's going to happen. Just like I said to Kristen, you just keep with the consistency, the boldness, and the confidence, which grows when you're consistent. Everybody thinks that they should read a book, go to more trainings, do this, do that to get more confident. But what gives you confidence is doing the activity no matter what. Just doing it builds your confidence regardless of the outcome. So I'm so proud of you guys. And if you're not familiar with what Teamzy is, get with your sponsor. It's really been, I think, just spreading like wildfire in the Juice Plus culture. And like both these gals said, it pays for itself. It is a little investment, but it really depends on, what you want out of your business. It's your business. You get to decide what you want to invest into it to get out of it what you want. So it's very, very minimal. So anyway, I want to keep this call to 30 minutes and honor everybody's Tuesday night. I love and appreciate you guys so much. It's been a blast to show up this summer and just be right alongside you doing the activity and being consistent. And friends, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, there are 56 days until Tampa. It's time to get our airfare. It's time to, get excited. It's time to do 3-way calls to invite the people that you want to have with you. In Tampa, we're going to have so much to celebrate. It's going to be a phenomenal conference. So we're going to be talking a lot about that as we, finish out the summer, and here comes September. I mean, I can't even stand it. It's like September. So let's just go help some people and change some more lives and have. Okay, I went away. I have to stop